Throughout our journey, any suggestion that the row might take longer than 120 days has been met with total denial and immediately refuted by the other two. We've had a mutual agreement. This would be the length of time it would take to reach Australia, no matter what. As if we could predict the weather or how our boat and bodies would stand up to the challenge. As if. There has been no shortage of dry comments on the subject, particularly when the weather has been causing a bit of bother, or if morale has needed a lift. Even on day 119, we maintained the facade. Don't worry, guys, at least we're arriving tomorrow. Miraculously, by day 30, we'd made it exactly a quarter of the estimated distance towards Sydney. Then again, on day 60, we found ourselves having reached the halfway point in terms of mileage. Since then, however, things have gone a little pear-shaped. But if everything went to plan, we'd no doubt come away with far less than the whole experience. In the earlier days, there's no doubt this was a bit of a coping mechanism. 30 days at sea felt like an eternity at the time, so it gave some light relief to imagine that we were already a quarter of the way across. It made the whole thing slightly less overwhelming. On day 121, with a little over 1,000 miles still to go, it does indeed seem likely that our journey will take a smidge longer than 120 days. We've finally admitted that we've missed the last Lands test in Sydney. Perhaps it's because we've already covered a significant amount of the distance, or maybe we're just hopeful that we've seen the worst of it and are due for a bit of luck. But I think, in reality, our mindset has also changed. I'm not so concerned about what the future might hold. I don't dread the days of rowing two up from sunrise to sunset, or sleeping for a few hours before rowing through the night. I don't worry so much about the big seas and stormy weather, and neither do I look back on our time in this boat with anxiety or fear or regret. Of course, there have been tough times when we've had to dig deep, many long, hard hours spent on the oars with little respite, but the reality of each moment has never been nearly as bad as I might have imagined it would be. There's been plenty of hope and joy, if only we looked out for it.